Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, and it's time to return to Vampyr. Now, last we left off, we were working on night shift. And we had just gotten stuff from the old building so we could use some supplies to help people. We fought one hell of a nasty vampire in there too, or scrawl, or whatever they call them. So now we return and we fight more monsters. And we also have to work on some of these side things we got caught up in. It's just taking a while to load. Shame on it. Faster, faster, must go faster, blah, 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 blah. I should not have done that. Alright, now we just got done with that one. Add the wallet to its owner. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see, we were working on that one, and... Oh. But I wanted to look on that, Thank you. That's the main... Okay, local. This is the one I wanted to work on. Okay, so that's over there. Thank you for closing. Thomas L. Wood, Thelma. Okay. Who's this? Unknown.
Flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen.
So many deaths.
Spare your obedient slave.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Now, let's see.
Goodbye, now.
It's here again.
Gotta find that guy. Oh, there she is, sitting there. Bingo! Ah, this is the man I'm looking for.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr.
Very
Hooks.
You
blunt.
can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No
Yes.
need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Interesting.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Yep.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I'm not gonna go trash.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Oh. Oh. Well, look at that. I really don't want to touch on this, but I better would.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Perfectly understandable when you hear bad. Alright.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Wow.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Very true.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
It's a scary thing.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Yeah. Oh. No, I don't have enough for that. All right.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fella.
Well, that's done. Now we have another place to build and all that stuff. Well, that's done. Let's put that on the agenda now. Don't I have his knife? Yeah, he said it was... Okay.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more detail.
Yeah.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
Oh, great.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together.
Oh, wow.
Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
Okay.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Oh, man. Okay.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Oh, boy. Now another thing.
It's locked.
I do.
Oh, that's the... I can't walk into the water. He lost his knife, so we're looking around here. We're looking around, looking around, looking around. What's that? Oh! It's over here. No wonder I'm so far from it.
Miss, please, I feel sick. Get over it now.
I hate when it does this, you know? Poplar Farberg.
It's locked, all right.
So there has to be another way in, or... Oops. I broke something.
Leech spotted! Watch out! Shit! You'll pay for that! Oh Christ! Watch it! It's a killer! Bloody leech! Over there!
Well, I had to. All right. I'm on a mission to save somebody, okay? Or at least get something.
This is no place for a gentleman. Last warning, sir. Look lively! It's on to us! Filthy piece
Hey, you're the one who's attacking me. I wouldn't say that was too kind. What's this? Now. Yep, it's gotta be down there. So how to get down there now? Over here, maybe? Yep, there it is. He was a bad seed. Oh, let's see. A large, beautiful knife with a name engraved on the blade. Oh, yep.
This must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade. No wonder he wants it back.
Yeah. What's over here? Your king and country need you. Join up and help. Yeah. That's done. Newton Blight. You know nothing about that person. Beatrice Goodwick, Mortimer Goswick. Goswick.
It's locked. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
All right. Well. Nothing there? Okay. Okay. I like how I just walk into things and they just destruct. Yep, influenza. Dead inside, quarantine, influenza.
It's locked, all right.
I won't bother them. Because there's nothing. Open? Okay, I got stuff. Alright, let's get back to Clay, give him his knife. Yep. Ah, here we go.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Clay! I found your knife.
I have found a gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again?
Nope, nope, nope. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Well, that one succeeded. So now, let's see. What else can we do? Okay. Okay, interrogate.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Huh.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from
Yeah.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
All right.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
She has a point.
I can't say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority, so we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippett's.
You're right.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett's is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
Indeed.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett's must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
Uh-oh. Well, I failed that one. Ugh. Alright, talk to him first.
Goodbye now.
Ah, great. You know, that sucks that I... Okay, so we found that out. Let's, So let's, reach the pharmacy now. Okay, oh. Great. Back out into the wild.
By this horrifying epidemic.
Yeah, we gotta watch how fast we go and then get... Oh. Oh, I can't get in there yet, that's right. Getting to the pharmacy, I gotta get to the pharmacy. Okay, here we are. Back over in this area. H.D. Griffin. Damn. Well, I just added another one to my list. Oh, Dr. Strickland's list, ordered by Dr. Thoreau Strickland. Pembroke Hospital, list of substances and ingredients. Lacrima papaverus, medical opium. Sodium hypochlorate and potassium permanganate.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Another one about avoiding people who have... Alright, so I gotta go back to the hospital. And I'm heading the wrong way, of course. Okay. I head back to Pembroke now. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I can explore here next time. Or another time.
Miss, please.
Where the hell is that thing that I'm trying... There.
I feel sick. Get over here now.
The Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New
Perhaps I
York.
should have considered the
If
offer
only
from
there
that
were more of
Canavan
us,
fellow.
with less resignation and more determination.
Okay. Alright.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result. The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Ackroyd. See, who would I have to tell? Ackroyd Strickland. Ah. So. I won't tell him, I'll tell Ackroyd first. Wait.
He always knew the words to calm the children. Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
Yeah.
Dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage?
Yeah.
Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Ah.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior, a man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
All right.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
All right.
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Okay, so let me see what I got in my inventory there. See, what do I need? 1 unit of sodium hypochlorite. Do I have that? Okay, I got 11 of them. Potassium ferrous tartrate. Do I have that? Ferrous tartrate. Oh, what? Oh, I have a shitload of that. And what was that other item it said needed? Wish it would keep potassium permanganate, which I think I have there. Yep! I got everything! Alright, let's take care of that. Besides, I could use the, not there. So where am I? It's over here I gotta go? Yep, this is it.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
Yeah, I got experience points so I can evolve. And I have to respect what he's trying to do, but if it puts anybody at risk, I'm gonna, well... He's right, though. I mean...
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Interesting.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Other people may say that's too conservative a point of view.
Conservative? And what are you going to say to Mr. Fiddick if he loses his arm because of the operation? Because that's what's going to happen if the surgery is a failure.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Okay. Where is he at? Now he's over here. Okay.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Where'd he go?
My sweet girl. She reads me like a book. I never could keep anything from her.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive? Or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
All right.
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
Condescending. Oh, brother. Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Okay.
How long must I wait, damn it?
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year?
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Oh. Pembroke Hospital, 2nd of November. My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on blank paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy with a mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Oh. Well. Yeah. Ooh, sorry.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Okay. Where is this cabinet to put it in? I mean, it's gotta be here somewhere. Where is it? Where is this cabinet?
Says I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
You said no.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me...
Can you talk with you for
Good
a
evening,
minute?
Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Let's see here.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Oh.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Oh, man.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
I know.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a bloody idiot.
Where is this cabinet I gotta put it in? H71650. No, not. Oh, where is it? If it's 15, 14, 13, 12. Oh. I need to find a cabinet to put this medication in. Alright, where is this cabinet? Is it in here?
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book. Can never forgive me.
Is this the doctor's office? I don't know. I want to put this where it belongs. I can't find where it belongs.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I never could keep anything from her.
Where? Oh, man, where is it going? Doctor's office? I gotta find a doctor's office. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Okay.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, how are things in the big city? Ah. Hello, sis. This is Scheller. So there's something that... Oh, that's for Piper! Okay.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay, oh man, I didn't expect that. Now it gives me more information on her. No, I don't need to go back out there. I need to find this damn doctor's
Time
office.
has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
I cannot enter.
Okay. That's outside. That's blocked off. Wonder... Oh. You know what? I'm an idiot sometimes.
It's locked, all right.
I didn't even check up here. First floor. No, not that way. God damn it. Up here, maybe? Nope. Alright. Nope. Dr. Tippett, Strickland, Aykroyd! Thank you! Finally. Now we get in here. Thank you. Oh. There to Dr. Swanza. Let's find out what that lip. Recent case of professional inside the Pembroke News. Gwyneth Brannigan has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct. That's guilty of... Goswick's medical file. Patient shows many signs of extreme fatigue and major sores on the throat, mouth, and tongue, but no sign of flu. Refuses to speak, claims it's too painful, needs rest and healing of throat mucous membrane before any decision can be made concerning his release. Interesting.
It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked. At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
Okay, what's this?
It's locked, all right.
Well, we found a lot out here. Alright, now that we figured out where the damn doctor's office was. It took forever. I hear somebody walking.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Back. Let's see.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities.
Yeah.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I had to do that one, but now I gotta talk with Piper. We have more facts about her. I want to get that handled, and then we'll, There's Piper. What's this? That was weird. That's weird. They're inside the building, but how do I get there?
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I have to go now.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Yeah, I want to speak to them.
I've read your son's medical report, Beatrice. It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
He was at death's door when he was brought here. I just want him to be better as soon as possible.
He's not out of the woods yet, you know. He might need to stay here longer than expected.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reed. People here only seem to focus on contagious patients. I worry my poor Mortimer will be neglected.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
That was weird. Odd that shows up then, of course, but let me see. Is this, oh, that's Ackroyd.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
That's fair.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
How can you be affected by the misery around you, and be so heartless at the same time? Which is the real you, Nurse Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reed. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient, or when you grant him useless medication?
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
I don't think I'm a reporter.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Alright. Alright. Now let's start tying this up. Here's Dorothy. Back to Dorothy here.
So many deaths.
Still more coming.
Let's do this.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
I never could keep anything from her.
Alright, now that the game has saved, we're going to call this a good point to stop. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, RichGenX elsewhere. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and check everything out that premieres on the channel. Videos premiering at 3 p.m. Eastern every day. Also, if you made it through this video, please put in the comment, lot going on at the hospital. Now, next time we'll distribute the medicine and go speak to Dr. Swansea. But also check out the other videos I have going up. As I said, they premiere every day at 3 p.m. Besides this, I'm working through the Bioshock series, currently on the first game of that. The Assassin's Creed series, both for the channel and on for the podcast Games on Compound. I'm starting up on Assassin's Creed 2 for the channel. I'm currently working on Assassin's Creed Revelations for the podcast. I'm working my way through through Control, working my way through the Indiana Jones franchise, currently on Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, working my way through the Shantae series, currently on Shantae, Risky's Revenge, do runs with the game of Monstrum, and I'm working my way through the Deponia series, currently on Deponia Doomsday, and a bunch of other games that premiere in that time block in the two weeks cycle. Also, weekly, 10 a.m., Tuesday through Saturday, I have videos premiering Tuesday mornings, usually a fic reading. Wednesday is one of the first 7 Final Fantasies. Thursday is usually Dead by Daylight. Friday is fighting game, ladder mode or story mode. And Saturday is usually a retrospective for a game or series I have beaten the story mode on. So, until next time, I want you all to take care and have fun. Bye all.